Hello, welcome. My name is MagdalineJanet. If you are new, welcome to the fam. Please don't forget to like and subscribe because we're always here having a good time. And come visit me on TikTok and Instagram because I'm always there too. And of course, welcome back to all these goodies. So you guys, I currently have the Rare Beauty Tinted Moisturizer. I'm reviewing it and we're on day 2 here. So Lawless just released this concealer. I bought mine on Sephora. And it's Seal the Deal Concealer. It has the same name from their self-setting foundation, which is kind of cool because I didn't know that. What I have is my tinted moisturizer, and I left my under eyes and my eyelids free because I want to use this concealer and show you how it looks on both areas. It comes in their pink box, and I have the shade Cashew. This looks light. It's medium with olive undertones. Let's see though. Doesn't this kind of look like Dose of Colors packaging? Oh no, I think it's okay. Or maybe, ooh, it's thick. Oh no, but lightweight. Ooh, pigmented too, huh? Ooh, dang, okay. So what I'm gonna do is apply the concealer on the left side. I'm gonna use the sponge, and on the right side, I'm gonna use this little dense brush. I've been loving this brush. It's the LA Colors brush, and it's perfectly dense, and it applies cream products bomb. I'm gonna apply it and then give you all the info about the product. The new Lawless Conceal the Deal Full Coverage Concealer retails for $26. It comes in 20 shades. I have the shade Cashew. This is a long wear, lightweight concealer that delivers medium to full coverage with a self-setting, soft focus finish that feels comfortable on the skin. The coverage is full, the finish is matte. Highlighted ingredients is antioxidant complex that helps protect the skin surface from environmental aggressors, caffeine that nourishes the skin to support visibly improved tone, nasturtium flower extract that limits the appearance of free radicals damage to the skin caused by blue light. This is a vegan and cruelty-free product, and it comes in a 0.17 ounce bottle. This shade's super light. It doesn't look this light online, so it's kind of throwing me off, but the coverage is good. It's creasing a lot. Here, let me show you. You see the creases right there? But it feels very lightweight. It blends out very nicely. You see my lids here? Oh, okay. Here, I'm gonna get my brush and then just sweep it. So I'm gonna add a little more. I don't know why I'm adding more when I'm like creasing, but okay, I definitely don't like the creasing, and it's like also now that I'm looking at it, it kind of just blends away, especially with the sponge. The sponge will always shear things out. I don't know. Okay, let's set before we crease more. So I'm going to use my Makeup Forever setting powder. Let's just get a little bit because this powder is pretty matte. I'm going to get my powder puff, get a little bit. Well, that's a lot, but we're going to even it out. And then what I'm going to do is look up. I really hope this doesn't like crease more. As I'm looking up, I'm going to set down. Do the same thing with the brush side. I'm just gonna set down there, and I'm doing tapping motion. The less powder here, the better. The less like drier you'll look. So I'm not adding any more powder. I'm just using what I have. And then here, it's again just like tap over. I'm not like totally convinced because the lids look good. You see, not textury, but let me look up. Creasing a little bit and it looks a little dry. I get this brush, just kind of just not setting well. Let me try a little bit of the Huda Beauty powder. Get a little bit on my brush. Sometimes when you're like under eyes don't look good, you can just grab like a little blending brush and kind of blend things away. It helps, but to move a little quickly. I don't know, like look at my under eyes. They do not look smooth. You see? Like right there. Let me tell you the time. It is currently 8 a.m. So yeah, let me just finish up the face and then I'm back really quick. I was finishing up my face and I wanted to do the TikTok hack I learned. Let's set these under eyes like this. What it is I'm gonna get some of my Charlotte Tilbury powder and then some of the blush, mix them up and set. This apparently will brighten it up and we need that. So I'm just tapping over. Yeah, it helped a little bit. Oh my god. Okay. So the under eye, it kind of gets rid of like the dip. Well, not really, but the look of it, you know? Yeah, right? Here, you can see if any darkness peeks through. Like you see if I look ahead and then if I look down, it kind of looks good, huh? Oh, cool. Okay, for real, let me finish up the face. All right, fam. Full face. I didn't do too much, and these under eyes, guys, they're looking a little rough. I kind of like that there's pigment and coverage going on here. So if I look this way, you can see under eyes look good. But if I look up, I feel like they're a little on the dry side. Oh, and creasing. They're very creasy. Let me get this brush again. Yeah, the creasing, we already know it's the actual concealer. Really convinced on this high-end concealer. Like, it's giving us coverage, but that's kind of it. It's not giving us extra umph. Also, the swatch I had, it does oxidize a little. I don't know if you could tell, but let me actually show you. Here it oxidized. Out here it's a little bit darker. It's a self-setting concealer, but here I find that it's still a little bit on the wet side, but it dries down a little more than your typical concealer. It's not too wet. Let's jump in front of the window so you can see how the under eyes look, because sometimes daylight can be a game changer when it comes to concealers, you know? And yeah. Okay, bye. So looking here in daylight, it looks better. As I was taking my thumbnail pictures, I'm like, the coverage is nice. I will say that. I just feel like if you get close, you can kind of see all the issues, but from far, it looks good. Maybe it'll get better throughout the day, you know? But yeah, just wanted to show you. Not too shabby, huh? Okay, hello fam, it is 6:30. We've had the concealer on for almost 12 hours, but I want to show you how the concealer was looking in daylight. And at this point, I honestly think it was looking a lot better than when we started. I feel like it really warmed up to the skin. It was providing great coverage. And here we are now all day long with no touch-ups. I kind of like the coverage. It actually looks really good. Let me show you with the lights turned off. You see how the coverage is very nice. It's creasing so much. Like you can see right here, I don't know, my eyelashes are kind of covering it, but there's creases going on, but we've literally had creases all day long. So I just don't like that. I mean, concealers will crease in general because your eyes are constantly open and you're blinking and whatnot. But when you start off with creasing, it's just gonna emphasize all the fine lines you have. I think it's covering us pretty well, especially we didn't use corrector, we didn't use primer, we just went directly in the under eye area. So we'll just, you know, continue using it and see if we love it or we don't, you know? And yeah, I think this is it for day number 1. I'll see you later. Bye. Hello fam, I'm back. I've just put my foundation on. I'm using the LYS foundation. I forgot how good this one is. It's been a few days since I used the concealer because I filmed other stuff. I just put the foundation. Of course, always skip the under eye area because less product there, the better. So today what I want to do is add this eye first. Just add a little bit. Let it self-set because self-setter, you know? See, it kind of goes transparent. Look. You see? It has like a good texture. I like the texture, but I don't know. Oh yeah, let's blend it out with this brush right here. I forgot to mention, I did put my eye cream on for both days. I used the Belief eye cream. It's so good. The shade's really light, but I don't know. I think it looks better today. I like because we know what we're expecting, you know? Let me get the sponge, and then the sponge definitely shears it out. We need a little more coverage. I don't like how it blends out. That's what I've been seeing both days. It kind of blends out patchy. Here, let me get close so you can see. It's not this one smooth application. Well, definitely the sponge took a bunch off, so we won't be using the sponge. The formula's thin. Because it's so thin, maybe we should just let it sit for a little. So let's let it sit and see what happens. Been like 10 minutes and dang. And look, like the coverage kind of went away, huh? You see it's creasing right there. I definitely like the coverage though. That's the thing. Like it does provide good coverage, but because it's so thin in formula, I think a brush is the best way to like blend it out. But actually, let's let this one sit without blending and see. Okay, so while we wait, you guys, I redid my makeup area. Oh my god, I love it so much. I can't wait to show you. I filmed most of it yesterday on Sunday, which is why I took like the complete day off, no makeup or anything. So I fixed everything up here. I just now need to reorganize it and make it pretty. I can't wait to show you. I'm so excited. Okay. We've given it some time, so let's see how it blends. Okay, it's a little better if you let it sit. You blend it immediately. It kind of blends to nothing, but it still provides coverage. When you have too much concealer, just go around with the sponge. Then if like a lot is removed, you can go back with the brush and kind of just re-add it without adding additional product. Okay, so let's get some powder and let's just set this bad boy down. Of course, I'm gonna use my favorite, my Derma Blend, and my powder puff, even it out. And because we are creasing, let's get rid of these creases. Let me just pat it down with my finger and see if that helps. I'm just tapping the powder in, just setting it down. Once I set it, I can look ahead and continue tapping. And now that that's done, let's get up on the lid. Okay, so once set, it kind of looks better, right? Look, it looks really smooth, very nice. It's not creasing quite yet. Also, this is like a bomb powder. I don't know. What do you think? You see the lids, and let me look up. So it's just one of those concealers I feel like just gets better through time. Like with time. So it's currently 7:02. Let me just finish up the face and then I'll be back. Hello fam. Okay, I'm back. I think I'm fully awake now. So hair's combed and everything. You guys, this concealer, it looks good, but I don't know. I mean, it definitely looks a lot better today. I think the key is to really let it dry down a little bit and then blend it out with a brush, because that formula is super thin, and if you blend it out immediately, it'll just thin out kind of to nothing. You don't really see like that dent, my dip going on. We are creasing though. I had to re-blend out my under eyes. Let me see if I have to. Yeah, like I just got this brush and did this whole number, but they look good. Like if you're not looking all up in them, I think it looks good. We'll see. Hopefully it just gets better, because sometimes concealers do get better throughout the day. Let me know, what are your thoughts right now? And I think this is it. Let's go in front of the window so you guys can see how everything looks. And I'll see you later. Bye. I forgot to mention, I didn't use color corrector today because I really wanted to show you how the concealer works on its own. Since we were having issues the first day, I'm like, let's really put it to the test, you know? So here we are. Oh, look at this hair. It looks good, right? Like there's coverage. I look a little highlighted. The shade is a little bit on the lighter side. I kind of like it. It like looks good from here. You know, like ojeras wear. Okay, I feel better about it. I feel better about it. Okay, bye. Hey fam, I'm back. It is 7 o'clock. Had the concealer on for about 12 hours actually. But of course, before we get started, I do want to show you how the concealer was looking maybe about 2 hours ago. And it wasn't looking that great. I mean, in sunlight, things look a lot better, but I had a lot of creasing. The under eyes just looked a little rough. They didn't look smooth at all, but we had coverage. You know, that's been the whole theme of these last 2 days. And here we are now, haven't touched up, haven't done anything. I like the coverage. Like the coverage is good, especially because, you know, the concealer is not my shade. Let me show you these creases. Girl, look at them. They like come way down here. Like usually when creases happen, a lot of times they happen like right at the lash line, because that's kind of where your eyes crease. It like kind of lessens right here. But no, my creases are down low, and yeah, I like the coverage. I've said it 100 times, but that's pretty much all I like about this concealer. Although the color is too light for me, it doesn't change the fact that the concealer doesn't really sit well in the under eyes. It creases a lot and it makes them look rough. I don't even know what other word to say. So this concealer unfortunately is a no for me, although it does provide good coverage. It's not too expensive. There's so many other concealers out there that are beautiful, that work very, very well, especially if you have dry under eyes like me or creasy under eyes. You guys know when I don't like a concealer, I do like to recommend a concealer that's very similar in texture and finish and in price, and I would recommend both of these, the ABH and the Kosas. They are very, very similar in texture as the Lawless. They make your under eyes look super smooth. The ABH does crease a little bit, but if you set it really well, it works out. I low-key look a little gastada too. Like just a little bit, you know? So yeah, this is unfortunately a no. I will definitely use it again in a second impressions full face video that I've done before. I really wanted it to work, you know, because I do like Lawless as a brand, but I do love the foundation. This is just a no, you know? But yeah, I think this is it. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me and spending a little bit of your day with me. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, click the button right there, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.